Hello everyone, Hachadino over here, and as you always know, you can like my videos, subscribe if you're interested in sublative road content in general, or road content sometimes that I also do. Of course, always check out the sheet that we have everything, videos, etc, and that we are also going to use for some interesting things in the following videos. So, I will begin with saying this will be a series of videos because we are going to talk about notes. If you haven't checked that much, you might know there's an add-on called Method Rate Tools. It used to be Exorsus Rate Tools, but Method acquired it after Exorsus. As you know, it does not exist anymore as it is, let's say. And there's a really useful mechanic that is called notes. Notes, you have seen them in many videos, and it's likely that if you are a Mythic Raider, you're already actively using this. But this video is kind of an introduction for people that maybe only use their raid leader notes and don't know how to use them or something like that. And I'm just going to talk about personal notes and things that we can do. Then there will be another video with explaining Kaze MRT, and then the last one that is kind of fusing everything. And as you know, you can have a node, like for example, this is a node that was exported from viserio for hidden cooldowns and things like that. And wow, in this case, supports icons, colors, and classes, and a lot of things. And as you can see here, this is for example Tindral. We have here until minute 3. Later it will be with more information. And here you can see the raw text that people will do. You will of course do that on viserio and then export it here. But let's forget about that and about Kaze MRT2. It's a really cool Wikara. And let's talk about the personal note. A personal note is something that you can put. This can be just put afterwards the normal one. And you can also select the boss where you want it to be. And many things like that. For example, I put here hello. And if I put here you can see you get here a hello. And you can of course just put a note for bosses and things like that. So when you are on the boss, you can put here. Personal note is just after the normal note that the raid leader or whoever wants puts it. And then here is, for example, I got a note for a small boss that a lot of sub players are going to be playing. And here I can go, for example, Stealthy has a really cool spreadsheet also for the cooldowns, but I'm going to use mine for the example. I will do a separate video for the Stealthy sheet, but here we go to, for example, my sheet or whichever sheet you are checking, or you can just do it manually. And for example, I copy this. These are the important things, or if I want, I can just copy everything. I can put here. Let's say that we just want sub things instead of the assassination 2. We copy, and then here we can paste it. And you can see here mechanic timer sub. Of course, the formatting you can change it a little bit, so it's not that problematic. For example, just put it here. You don't really need to know which abilities, whatever are going. And here you can see the opener. Let's say we put here opener, generation plus blaze. This is the intermission. This is the other intermission. Blah blah blah. And you can even add more things, like for example here branch, because this is my first trinket. If I want, I can put here ashes. And this is without any cool things implementation like in viserio or things like that. But you can also, as always, look at the abilities for the boss and also for everything, and you get them in raw text. You can put also the timer for the Kaze MRT addon, well, weak aura, let's say. And if you want, you can even enable text to speech. That means that you will also put a timer on the text to speech. So if you want the text to speech, say for example, I'm here at one, let's say I'm in 1 minute and I want it to get in 10 seconds, flagellation, blades, and ashes, and it will say that. That's a cool thing about Kaze MRT, and it will be in the next video. This video, it was mostly to explain this. You can put the normal notes that you rate their sense. Then you can also have your personal note that is after the other normal note. For example, I can put I'm flying on the T1 second. So then I just copy this. And I put here I'm flying 1 and MP3. And I can just put it there and I know that I'm going to fly that way. So just in case, or if you are for example on Volcaros and you want to know, just to remember, you can put it there that you go left or right, or which stack group are you with on Nimue, in ranged or whatever. It's really useful and I hope a lot of people use it. And then I'm not going to ramble anymore. I will see you on the next video.